Raw and real, fight for him. Got that heat for you, baby. Shakur versus Zapata. Great fight. Great fight. Shakur did his thing, man. He did his thing. He showed everybody he was going to stay toe to toe, blow for blow. Wasn't a Tom and Jerry type of thing that a lot of people expected out of this fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a close counter. Zapata got off. Zapata tough. Zapata did what Zapata was supposed to do. But Shakur showed a different wrinkle in his game. You know what I'm saying? He showed he could stay there, bang it out, slug it out. You know. I take my hat off to Shakur in this fight because he fought the way the fans wanted him to fight instead of his normal way of fighting. Now, should he continue to do that? No. No. No, 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 no. Fight your fight, bruh. Fight what got you to this point. Because soon as you start the crowd please, and then you take a L or get clipped, then the fans gonna turn on you, bruh. Fight your fight. Mayweather never switched up his style. That's why he's 50-0. Fight your fight, man. The money gonna be there. The money gonna come. Fight your fight. And just like he said in the post-fight interview, it's like he did this to show people that he can bang. He can, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can get in there and get dirty if he wanted to. He let people know he can be that guy if he wanted to. But the longevity of the sport is to hit and not get hit. And that's the name of the game, people. Yeah, fans want to see rock'em sock'em robots and people, you know, getting blood. You know, they want blood. But, goddamn, these mosquitoes is crazy. But, you know, fight your fight, man. Because at the end of the day, it's a brutal sport. Your health is on the line. After your career is over, your family got to pick up the pieces. Fight your fight. Get the bag, keep racking up them dubs, and keep doing what you do. Zapata, man, he gonna fight his fight. That's his style. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? But I take my hat off to Shakur by doing what he did. Zapata put up a valiant effort of doing what he did, you know, or tried to do. But he fought a good fight all in all. You know what I'm saying? Now, the crazy thing about fighting these defensive wizards like Mayweather and Shakur is they're defense first fighters. And once you're a defense first fighter, everything is about ring IQ. You cannot really catch them guys flush. The only way to catch them guys flush is like I always said about Mayweather. The only way to get them guys out of there, you got to catch them in the exchange. You have to catch them in the exchange. And when you catch them in the exchange, you have to catch them clean, and you got to have some pop. Because you can catch them in the exchange, but if you ain't got no pop, or that one shot, that one hitter quitter, if you ain't got that, you ain't got no way. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is, let's say if you do catch them in the exchange, you crack them, boom, you trading, they trading, boom, you crack them. You only get, it's like Eminem said, you only get one shot. You do not miss your chance to blow. And what I mean by that is, you're only going to get one shot to get them motherfuckers out of there. Because if you crack them hard, defensive wizards like Mayweather and Shakur, if you catch them in the exchange one time, 9 times out of 10, and if you don't get them out of there, 9 times out of 10, you'll never catch him with that shot again during the whole fight. You're going to have to pull something else out the tool bag because you'll never catch him again. And that's what I mean. You got to catch him in the exchange, and you got to have that pop. Just overall, just hitting him, it ain't going to do it. It's not going to do it. Defense is too tight, too locked. It's not going to do it. You're going to have to catch him in the exchange, and with a guy like Tank or something that got that one hit a quitter, and when you hit him, you got to hurt him and you got to get him out of there. If you don't get him out of there, you got to at least have him buzzed enough to where he's on his way out. But that's the only way to beat them type of guys. That's the only way to beat them type of fighters. I mean, volume punching is not going to get it. I'm going to just be honest with you. The boys, they're too defensively sound. The volume punches is not going to get it. You know, it might rack up you some points, but only if you're landing. But if you're not landing, see, that's where the tide tends to trend. Now, your stamina getting low because you're throwing more punches, but his punches is more accurate and more precise. So it's hard to beat them type of guys, man. It's hard to beat them type of guys. And that's why I say the only way to beat them is to catch them in the exchange, and you got to have that thunderbolt. You got to have that pop. You got to have that crack to at least get them buzzed to finish them off. But if you can't even first get them buzzed to finish them off, or you hit them with a good shot, they're going to be looking for that bitch all night because that's the way their mind is wired. Defense first. The object of the game is to hit and not get hit. So therefore, come on, y'all. Y'all know this shit. But overall, good game plan. For instance, I'm going to give you an example. Like when Shane caught Mayweather. When Shane Mosley caught Mayweather with them 2 right hands and rocked Mayweather. After those right hands, Shane never got that opportunity again. He never got that opportunity again. But he didn't have the pop to finish Mayweather because Shane shot his wide, throwing volume of punches. Instead of baiting Mayweather back in and getting him to open back up. You see what I'm saying? This is my shit. I know my game. I'm just trying to teach it to y'all. But that's the only way to beat fighters like that and get them out of there. But if you don't get them out of there, with the punch that you land, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to beat a fighter who's defensive minded. It's damn near impossible, really. But shouts out to Shakur. Shouts out to Zapata. Y'all put up a hell of a fight. Y'all did y'all thing. Now it's on to the next. What's next for Shakur? I don't know. But I can tell you what I would like to see. On some real shit, I don't even want to see the Shakur in a Tank fight yet. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. Tank mental is not there. I'd rather see Shakur and Lamont. I think that'd be a more tactical fight. Shakur and Roach. Let's get it on. Tank going through some domestic violence shit anyway, so he probably be out for a minute anyway. But let's see Roach and Shakur. Now that Roach has got acclimated to this division, let's see what he does. You know, he done fought the best man in the division already. His confidence high. Shakur coming off a nice win against a power puncher like Zapata. Now this is going to be a tactical, skillful fight. And that's something I would like to see. But y'all give me y'all thoughts and see what's next for Shakur. But Shakur and Roach, that's my vote. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see. Peace.